What's going on, hikers? In today's video, we're talking about stupid hiking mistakes that nobody should make. On this channel, our mission is to help you increase your quality of life while you're out on trail, starting with tip number 1, never wear your puffy jacket in the rain. Now, if you never heard that term puffy jacket, I'm going to show you a couple examples real quick. This one, it is down insulation. Down coming from geese or ducks. This one in particular is called the Ghost Whisperer by Mountain Hardware, and it's a pretty light jacket, but whenever it gets wet, that down feathers, all those down feathers that are in there, they lose all their insulation value because it's not puffy anymore. It's not providing a barrier to trap the heat. So I have an alternative for you, and you can wear this if it's raining, but it's still going to lose a lot of insulation value. Not going to keep you super warm, but it's a synthetic version of a similar jacket. Now you can see it looks kind of the same, still puffy and all that, but since it's synthetic, the feathers are no longer going to clump together. This is a different type of material. I would suggest if it's going to be raining, probably you can wear your puffy, but I would add in an outer shell, like a rain jacket or something like that. Mistake number 2 is not using a pack liner. You see, at some point you're probably going to get wet out there while you're hiking or backpacking, and if you're taking a backpack with you, you want to use a pack liner. So what I'm using today is called a Nyla Fume pack liner. These are super inexpensive. I'll put them in the description as well if you want to check them out. A good alternative is like a trash compactor bag, the white ones like you can buy at Walmart, and that would be a perfectly fine pack liner. Its job is basically to keep water out, because here's the thing with the backpacks. They may say they're waterproof, but I'll be very hesitant to trust them because water will find its way in, and you do not want your insulation layers getting wet whenever you get to camp or you're out there and you need to throw on a jacket. That's bad news. Mistake number 3, this one makes me sad. Let me elaborate a little bit before you jump to conclusions. It is convincing the wrong person to go with you. Now, you know, everybody has that friend that hates the outdoors, and on the rare occasion, you can drag them out there with you to take a trip, overnight backpacking, hiking, to check something out, whatever, and they absolutely love it. But sometimes you're going to have people that you want to take with you that are just not going to be a good fit for whatever reason. So be very careful picking who you're going to take with you on your trips, because you don't want to try to convince the wrong person and then you take them out there and they absolutely hate it and they make your trip bad too. That is the worst. So take it for what you will, but think about who you're taking with you and if they really want to go and how that trip might turn out. Mistake number 4 is not taking care of your body. This is not an excuse for at least getting out there, do a half-mile hike, do a mile hike, check something out, check out something that's cool. My journey started at about 300 pounds. This is 2015, 2016. It took me a couple of years to lose the weight and a lot of lifestyle changes, but I was able to keep off the weight, and now I can get out and hike and backpack all the time, feeling great. I did just turn 30 though, and that scared me a little bit last month. And I was worried about my hormone levels, especially my testosterone. So what I did was partner with today's video sponsor, which is Let's Get Checked. They are a world leader in home testing. You sign up, you purchase one of the tests. By the way, I got a discount code for you, save you some money, Jeremiah25, link in the description. Make sure you click through there and check it out, because once I ordered the test, it arrived super quick, and then I did a cheek swab, I did a finger prick with a little blood sample, and I sent it back to them. In 2 to 5 days, I had my results. Got an email, clicked on it, and voila, I could check out all of my hormone levels that they tested. Now, I did have a couple that come back a little bit high, but my testosterone was still in check, still getting in the gym, still getting stronger, building that muscle, building these legs up for a lot of hiking. So make sure you check out today's video sponsor, Let's Get Checked. Link in the description with my code Jeremiah25 for 25% off of your purchase. Mistake number 5, drinking unfiltered water. This water is filtered, and I'll show you the filter that I like to use. I've been using it this entire backpacking season, and it is the Platypus Quick Draw. Got it in here with all my little water flavorings and my dirty bag. The Platypus Quick Draw, super simple. You just fill up your dirty bladder and you screw this on top and then filter the water through. What that's going to do is take out a lot of the pathogens, giardia, that kind of stuff that could be in a contaminated water source. You never really want to drink from a stream or a lake or a creek or something whenever you're in the woods, because something could have died upstream, something could have pooped in the water, who knows what all could be in there. So to keep you from getting sick, diarrhea, vomiting, all that, always filter your water whenever you're out on trail. Mistake number 6, it's all about sleeping pads. If you're going to spend the night in the woods and you're going to be camping in a tent, you're going to need something to insulate you from the ground below. This sleeping pad is the Nemo Tensor Alpine version with an R value of 4.8. This is the NeoAir X Lite, and it has an R value of 3.2. 4.8, that is great for round year use. It's going to keep you warm, nice and insulated. That R value is just measuring the insulation value. This at 3.2 is great for the shoulder seasons, not so great for the winter time, especially if it's going to be super cold out there. The worst thing is the ground sucking the warmth from you overnight, and then you waking up and you're ooh, and what are you going to do? Like, if you can add layers on top, but it's sucking it from below you. So always take a appropriately R value rated sleeping pad with you if you're going to spend the night. Otherwise, you're going to be really uncomfortable. Mistake number 7, something I'm all too familiar with because I did the Vermont Long Trail and my feet were soaking wet every day, is not letting your feet breathe. You got to let those puppies breathe. So what I did every day was during lunch, I would take off my shoes, take off my socks, take my inserts out, and try to lay them in the sun if the sun was shining. Or dry out my shoes, socks, and inserts around the campfire at night if I had one. Careful, you will melt your shoes. I've done it before, you'll melt your socks. So be careful, be careful. You'll be replacing those shoes, but do not let your feet stay wet the whole time. You could possibly get trench foot. You definitely probably get blisters, which is a bad situation. I want you to comment below and tell me some mistakes that either you made or you saw somebody else make, so we can share them with the other people. Let's enrich their lives. Also, check out this video here, and you can see some other mistakes that I or other people have made in the past. If you've enjoyed, make sure you give me one of these, subscribe to the channel, and kick the notification bell for the latest notifications. We'll see you in the next one.